Yeah.
Y'all ready? Ready? Yo.
Fuck this shit hype, bro. Nope.
Woo! My bad. That was my shit, bro.
Man, fuck that fab.
We already
know greatness
It's
when
gonna
we
be
hear
a
it.
cold summer, nigga. It's
It's
facts.
gonna be a hot winter.
You alright, bro?
Man, you know what it is.
Man.
Same shit, different day.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Y'all see we back.
All day, every day.
So, we was gone last week. Couple things, happened,
You gotta get off your chest.
Melo got player of the week.
Melo been ballin'.
Melo got player of the week, and niggas was like low-key saying that he couldn't fit in the system. And low-key, when I first heard Portland, I didn't think he was going to fit into Portland like that. But when I looked at the roster and saw how they play, he's perfect for their team.
Well, one, I wasn't sure. I was like, Portland is a good fit if they're gonna share the shots. But I'm like, I don't know, cause it's a lot of pressure on Melo.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, you've been out a year, come back, but it all worked out because Dame got hurt.
Yeah,
so Dame got hurt.
Get him trying to
Boom.
get acclimated.
Melo, get your shots. Okay, Melo going now. You can get your 15 shots, still put up 20. Dame doing Dame thing. CJ. So,
and I think they're destined to have like a 10-game winning streak to get them back out that slump that they was in.
I don't even got to be 10 games. They what, 9th seed now? They gonna get back.
Yeah.
In there, they just need to be 6th, 5th seed when playoffs start.
And they will definitely hurt somebody's heart in the first round. Any of them top 4 teams that we think is going to win a championship, Portland can hurt anybody's teams with that roster. Yeah. And they still don't have Nurkic back.
For sure.
When Nurkic comes back,
and Hassan, ain't he still out?
No, Hassan back.
Okay.
So they look like they're going to roll into what they need to roll into. James Harden.
I feel the same way about the Rockets though. The Rockets are not one of them top 4 teams out.
James, they're a top 4 team in the West.
No, I think they 5th right now.
They're a top 4 team.
Oh, but you mean
they're a top 4 team. On paper, they're a top 4 team.
Yeah.
They're a top 3 team.
When it's all over, I think they're gonna be in the 4th seed. So.
Yeah. So, but Harden,
man, niggas be hating, bro.
I hate him,
bro.
I hate him, but he be balling.
He going niggas be talking about because he shoots so many shot attempts. Fam, Russell shoot that many shot attempts. Bro, he ain't never done it.
You know the other day they shot 68 shots between them two and only made 13. Was it 13? They made 13.
68 shots.
They shot 68 shots.
How many Russell have?
They both had about 30 each. And
no, James had 40 something. That nigga always got 40 something.
James shot. He hit 24 free throws.
What you saying? But you mean he had 20 points and 24 free throws?
No, he had 24 points out of 24 free throw shot. He made all the free throws.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken. I missed one.
So that's 24 right there.
No, that didn't count as his shooting. His shooting. They shot 68 shots between those two.
So what? So I don't care. So if he had 24 free throws and he shot another 30 shots, I know he had 40.
That's crazy.
He gonna have 40. But see,
what type of basketball are you watching when you get 68 shot attempts?
What do you mean? You know exactly 1 on
between
5.
Between 2 players.
They're playing 1 on 5.
Each way down?
Literally, when it comes down, is Harden do something. what people is
then they be
failing,
like Westbrook, do what you do.
But the thing is, Harden be winning. Harden coming out 2nd, 3rd seed in the West every time.
Hold on. Time out. If you ain't winning no championships, you're not winning.
You're
doing a good job, but you're not winning.
Who been beating the Warriors?
The Warriors.
Because that's what he's losing to.
They haven't
lost. All right, so he lost to the Warriors. That's like losing to Mike, right?
No, it's not. You didn't win.
He lost to the Warriors.
You didn't win.
Do we punish anybody for losing to Jordan?
Lost to the... Hold on. LeBron made it to 8 straight finals.
In the East. Nigga, last year he didn't even go to the playoffs.
Giannis is the #1 MVP candidate in the East.
What's your point?
The East is trash.
Okay, so why are we talking about LeBron?
I don't want to hear that East stuff.
All right, so don't bring up LeBron finals appearances.
You just trying to say he's a winner. He been at 8 straight finals. Dog ain't been the one besides when he played with OKC. He ain't been the one at the helm of the team. And then on top of that, he's lost every time he's gotten close.
So first of all, you act like it's all on James Harden.
I'm not saying it's all
right,
on him.
So James Harden he is a winner.
No, he's not.
He is a winner, so you got to win a championship.
He's a high-class loser.
Okay, so what is Brian?
All
right. If we go tell the truth,
if
we go, and he got 9 and he got 6 L's. What?
It don't matter.
Is he winning or losing?
But you made it.
Is he winning or losing?
If you make it to the dance, you make it to the dance.
Okay, what do you got to do to be a winner?
You got to at least win the dance once.
Once?
You got to at least win it once to be considered. Listen, who?
So Dirk's a winner.
Dirk's a winner.
So you just need one.
You need one.
So what's his name? The logo. Jerry West.
He got one championship.
He's a winner.
He the logo.
He the winner.
The logo.
Didn't he lose like 9?
He lost 8 of them things.
So, but he a winner.
He won 1.
Okay, listen, y'all saying this is crazy. Listen, no.
I
gotta go now. You gotta let me get this off.
Listen, it's players with better numbers who did not win championships.
No, it ain't about that, bro. James Harden gets buckets. If you give any other player the opportunity to play 1-on-5, where they come out a second seed in the East or West.
He not playing 1-on-5.
No,
though.
the reason he is playing 1-on-5 is literally James Harden at the top cooking whoever. If you help, kick. If you don't, bucket. Every single play, bro. And the fact of the matter is,
No.
They're not going to win a playoff game like that. They're not going to win a playoff series like that.
No, they not.
However, that's not James' fault. James go out there and say, Coach, what's the play? This the play? Cool. And he go get you 40 a night.
And then when the playoffs come, he try that same stuff, and guess what happens? We see you later.
And what is the playoffs literally all about?
What do you mean?
Adjustments.
They don't make adjustments.
Who don't make adjustments?
Him and his team.
No. Who don't make adjustments?
Him and his team.
Who's responsible for making adjustments?
Don't say the coach.
Exactly, bro. Like, you're not about to blame Harden for scoring 40, bro.
He don't be scoring 40 in the playoffs.
He averaged 39.5 right now.
That's crazy. That's absurd.
40.
But he got
40.
He got to get to the finals and win it.
This might be his year. But I don't think Harden...
It's not going to be his year.
Harden had one time when he was supposed to get to the finals. When he went to play the Warriors, Chris Paul got hurt. That was the time. There was no other time
that wasn't the time.
Get to the finals.
That wasn't the time.
When was the time?
The following year. KD got hurt.
That's the same year.
No.
That's the year I meant. Not the year Chris Paul got... Honestly, though, when KD got hurt, I didn't think they was going to win. I still didn't think they was going to win.
We knew they wasn't going to win when KD got hurt. Curry
I thought they had a better chance
Curry
when Chris
picked
Paul
up his
got
pace.
hurt.
Clay went bananas.
Because I told you, like, I feel like the ball stalled when it went to KD.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. When Chris Paul got hurt, I felt like that was a better chance for them to win than when KD got hurt. I did not think they was winning.
You just don't have no faith in Chris Paul. I feel you, though.
I mean,
I love you, CP3.
He ain't gave me no reason to, bro.
But CP3, you've done. Your career has been. You got a Hall of Fame career off numbers. You ain't got no wins, no dubs, no finals appearances.
But see,
how does that happen? How you a Hall of Famer with no finals appearances?
That's based off team to me though. Like with the Clippers though, you got no excuse. With them Clippers, they should have won. Especially before the Warriors came into their
They were supposed to what the Warriors was looking like, but they couldn't get no.
But the rest of it, I can't blame CP3. Well, maybe. I don't know, bro. I'm trying to give him a break, but it's looking like it's halfway CP3 fault every time. But I don't know.
So this time when Houston lose, everybody going to blame it on Westbrook and be like, Harden was averaging 40 a game.
No. It's the coach, bro. All of Houston's problems are the coach, bro.
Listen, we know that D'Antonio is not sweet as a coach. We know that. But we also know that Harden collapses in big moments. So
I disagree.
Let's go for it.
I disagree. Did he blow it twice? Yes. He had 2 series.
He collapsed when he was with OKC.
How?
He was the 6th man. He supposed to be a bucket off the bench. He wasn't getting no buckets.
No, bro. Ain't no 6th man responsible for no finals loss. I'm sorry. No.
It's like blaming Randy Brown
right,
on the Chicago Bulls.
No.
You're the reason why Jordan knows. He's not.
Exactly. No. Like, Utah.
I was reaching.
And San Antonio. Absolutely. I literally think the niggas just ran out of gas. It's hard. Especially in the playoffs when they not about to just let whoever on the island with you all night.
No, they not.
It's like, all right, we gonna stop this nigga from scoring now.
We gotta stop this nigga from scoring.
Right, and my problem with that is D'Antoni makes no adjustment. He don't change nothing to help Harden out.
Because D'Antoni has a wreck ball mentality as a coach. Mm-hmm. I go out there and get more buckets than you. It ain't about playing defense. We go out there and get more buckets, we gonna win. And then you go out there and get more buckets and they stop you.
Right.
You don't get more buckets.
I feel like you put Harden on a team with some help and a coach, you damn near going to the finals.
I'm not gonna lie, this is just me personally, as much as I like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. If you put Harden in either one of their spots with either one of them, I think he goes further in his career.
I think Kawhi. I think if you replace Kawhi, not if you replace PG.
I just say either or because PG has fell in the shadows sometimes in the playoffs as well. And people like I always say this. I love Kawhi. I think Kawhi's a solid player, but I think people overhype his greatness because he's lucked up. He lucked up last year with everybody being injured in the playoffs going into it, and then going into the finals, everybody was injured. You had two of the best players on the best team. One tears ACL, the other one tears his Achilles. You can't.
It's the social media age though. Like cats live in the moment. Like I think everything he's done up until this point has been amazing, but they just jumped too far, too fast. Like everybody loves saying a nigga better than Kobe. Like everybody like Harden.
Better than who?
Harden's scoring Kobe.
Better than who?
They love saying it. It'd be like, oh, this nigga cold. Let's call him better than Kobe. Like it's like the thing to do.
Listen.
But no, hold on.
Is Kobe on your Mount Rushmore basketball? Probably not.
Then
so don't.
But like Harden,
excuse his Kobe comparison.
Like Harden scoring 40 a night is all amazing. But Kobe scoring his 35 a night, they was averaging 90 points at the time, bro. Like it's not the same when your team got 150.
He was averaging a third of the points.
Yeah, like Harden scoring 60 and 100 more points was scored. It's not the same as when Kobe scored 60. It was 30 more points scored.
Touche.
Like stop.
40 points more.
Stop.
40 points more scored.
How can you go? James Harden is the best scorer since Jordan, but it's been a nigga that literally scores better since Jordan.
It was a nigga put up 81 on a team by himself.
But that nigga can't score. He's not really that good.
You know what I think? I think in sports, what I think in basketball, people look to overlook Kobe. Because they look at Kobe like, oh yeah, he was the next. He played like Jordan, so they automatically overlook him. But if I had my fantasy 5 to pick up, and I could pick up Kobe and MJ
every time,
I'm picking up both of them
every
niggas.
time,
and to be 100 with you
every time.
It depends on which Kobe we talking about. Cause that number 8 Kobe
was a monster.
Was a bad motherfucker. And they don't give him that clout. You know what I'm saying? They don't give him that narrative. You know what I'm saying? They act like they dismiss Kobe's game. And I think that's disrespectful. James Harden is a solid player. Respect to that 13 that you wear, but bruh.
Man.
Kobe will bust your ass.
Everybody know that. That ain't even a question. I don't know.
Kobe will bust your ass.
People just like, they know if you say Kobe, you're going to piss some people off.
Kobe bust everybody's ass in the league. Yeah,
like what's crazy is nobody that hoops would say this shit that they say. Like all these analysts who don't play basketball be cool. Like, yeah, he's better than Kobe. James Harden wouldn't say he scored better than Kobe.
James Harden might say that because
James Harden wouldn't say that. KD wouldn't say
that. He do. KD wouldn't say that.
No one.
KD will laugh at you say that,
bro. No one will laugh at you. Exactly. No one would say it.
But quiet as kept. Let's get back to what we really want to discuss too is the standings in basketball right now.
What you mean?
Giannis them are number 1 in the East.
Mm-hmm. You believe it?
I don't believe in Giannis, man.
You got him going to the finals?
I don't know, because the Raptors don't have no Kawhi, and they look just as good as they did last year.
I mean, it's the East. I don't really...
No, they beat Western Conference teams. They double digits on Western Conference teams.
It's early, bro. It don't mean nothing.
It's early, but I'm just saying.
Like, yeah. I think the team that should go to the finals is Boston. However, I don't see no hunger over there. Like the one thing Milwaukee got
this year. They look way more hungry this year than last year.
They look more hungry, but they don't look championship hungry. Like the one thing I will give Milwaukee is Giannis look like he on a mission.
It's only 3 people who are like championship hungry in the NBA right now. Only 3. LeBron is championship hungry because he know being 3 and 6 don't look good. Kawhi championship hungry and PG championship hungry because they've told them like y'all are the second coming. Giannis is championship hungry because he got that MVP so fast. It's like I can't do nothing but go up.
I'd agree to an extent. I think the team. I only think it's 2 teams that's championship hungry, and I think it's the Lakers and Milwaukee. I think PG is championship hungry, but nobody else. I don't think nobody else is really champion. Like maybe
they wave riding a little bit.
Yeah,
they riding off the wave like, oh, we got the end.
And that's the same thing I feel like the Celtics doing. Like, yeah, y'all a good team, but like when playoffs come, like you need to be preparing for that now. That's what gets you over the hump.
Bro, but Kemba's been looking.
Kimba gon' look.
Kimba.
That's the best situation Kimba gon' get in. He gon' look beautiful. Like,
he's made a jump. Jason Tatum's made it. He's looking back how he looked.
Yeah, he returned to form.
He's not he's never been consistently that good, but he's been playing good.
He's a kid.
True. You know,
and he missed a year.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have Jaylen Brown, who looks like he's coming into his own. And that's scary.
Yeah. But my thing is they should be working now. Like, you should be working for championship now.
I think those three are. And I think Gordon Hayward coming back on their roster, because before he went out, remember, he went on a little tangent before he went out. He put like 25 a game.
Who?
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
So I think with that roster, what they have, the pieces, I think that's dope. And I think they're going to make a push. But I don't know how I feel about some of the trades that I've been hearing that they think about making.
I don't know.
They're talking about trading LaMarcus Aldridge to Boston.
I can't imagine why they would do that. Like I did,
because they need a scoring big man.
They don't though.
They think they do.
They don't. Like that's
Danny Ainge feels like they need a scoring big man.
Danny Ainge is 90 years old. Look, all I'm saying is that paper wise, talent wise, it's Boston, but Milwaukee over there playing like they want something. Like I think,
but they lost Brogdon. Brogdon was their second or third best player.
I mean, they got problems. Like, Milwaukee don't have no shooting. That's their biggest problem. When you get into the playoffs, I think the Raptors already got the formula for beating them.
Why Van Vliet and Siakam look like?
My thing is they don't have the talent.
They look like, Kawhi was cool.
They do.
But we good without him.
Do you trust that to when you say
I don't trust it.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, I think Milwaukee might beat Toronto just off sheer talent.
The pure fact that he's gone.
And Boston should be able to beat Milwaukee, but if Giannis can impose his will, because I don't know what happened. I ain't even going to speculate, but it didn't feel like Brad Stevens made the right adjustments. Like, Boston should have had that series last year in the bag. It looked easy, especially in Game 2. And they just completely changed the defensive scheme.
4-2?
Yeah, and they completely changed the defensive scheme, and Giannis took over. Like, I don't know.
Well, you also had a defensive liability on the court as well, too.
Who?
Kyrie's a defensive
Why
liability.
are you talking? Who can Kemba guard that Kyrie can't?
Who does Kyrie try to guard that Kemba don't
Answer my question.
Kemba at least try.
Answer my question.
Kemba at least try.
Answer my question.
Kemba try. Kyrie don't.
You can't because it ain't like Kyrie out there. I will give you this. The beginning of this season, it looked like Kyrie said, "I'm focusing entirely on offense." However, for every other season Kyrie has played, he's not a liability on defense. If you want to say he's 6'2" and can't guard James Harden or KD or all these unguardable players that's in the league, that's absolutely true. No one can guard them.
He ain't supposed to be checking though.
Now we're talking about something. Same thing they do to Steph. Like, why are you letting James Harden score?
He's checking Kemba, and Kemba's giving him 39.
Who Kemba can't give 39 to?
Hey, listen. If you the same size as me, let me not say this because I don't play defense at all. But
I appreciate it. If
you the same size as me and I see you trying to get off, I'm going to try to get on your head a little bit. Kyrie just be like, I'm going to give him a bucket back.
I think he's done that this year because he knows he has a much larger offensive role than he's ever had.
He really don't. That Brooklyn team ain't bad. It ain't like
they bad.
He didn't go to a team full of scrubs. He didn't go to a team that didn't make the playoffs last year.
It ain't about
He went to a team that's got a playoff team.
Who is even close to his offensive skill level on that team?
On that team? Nobody.
All right, like at least in Boston, you had Tatum, you had Gordon Hayward. Like they not offensive as you, but you can get him to rock and let him go. The only person over there right now is maybe Spencer Dinwiddie that you can just give the ball to and get out the way. Besides him, his offensive load is heavier. I think that's a problem for Kyrie because it makes him do more than he actually needs to.
He thinks he has to do more as opposed to instead of controlling and making his team play up to his caliber.
Right.
He does some.
I agree with that.
Selfish nut job shit.
But he is the offensive load over there. Like that is still true.
This is true. He's the offensive load,
but
he might as well sit out the rest of the season.
Why? Okay. Do I need to pull up the team? So you believe that Brooklyn is better without Kyrie?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I would just sit out and get myself completely healed.
Why?
What's wrong with him? You're not going to win this year anyway.
Why was he out?
His shoulder injury and the shoulder ankle. But just sit out, Get your body all the way healed.
No. You
come
need
back
the
and
team
play
chemistry.
next year when KD come back. Because y'all going to make some trades and adjustments in the offseason. All you got to do is worry about him and KD being on the same page, and then let the rest of the chips fall where they man.
I think Kyrie's problem is he be having like a championship or bust mindset. And like right now,
who?
Championship or bust mindset.
Bro, listen, he's won one championship. He does not have a championship or bust mentality.
When he was in Cleveland, what was it every single year?
He was a bum.
With Brown, what was it every single year?
Keyword.
Answer my question. I'm not done.
They was in the
Answer my
finals.
question. What was it? Championship or bust, correct?
He was only there for 3 years with him.
I'm asking you a question.
The first 4 years of career, what was it?
I'm asking you a
Playoffs
question.
or bust, and guess what? He busted every time.
When they wrong, they won't answer your questions.
He don't have a play.
When he was with Bron, what was it every year? Championship or bust? Correct?
LeBron had a championship or bust
I'm
mentality.
asking you a simple question. Is yes or no? Was it championship
LeBron
or
had a
bust
championship
or
or
not?
bust mentality, and therefore he
my
made the
God.
team have a championship or bust mentality.
Luckily,
I
Kyrie got the championship because it would have been a bust if he wasn't there.
Let me lead because there's too much pressure on
Just
me.
know.
Because I don't want to be the second fiddle to this guy that's great, that's being compared to the top two players ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not cool with being Pippen. Got there, and guess what? He ain't been shit since.
The whole Cleveland thing would have been a bust if it wasn't for Kyrie ending it. Remember that. So all the hate you
The
do
whole
don't
Cleveland
matter.
thing would have been a bust if LeBron never goes back there in 2015.
Well, he was there before. They ain't had no chips for what? 7 years,
They
I
went to the
recall.
finals. Kyrie ain't go to the playoffs.
I love you. Like
Kyrie ain't going
first
to the
you was just
playoffs.
talking about losers. Now you congratulating losers.
Kyrie didn't make it to the
We went
playoffs.
to the finals and lost though. We went to the finals and lost though. No, it's not an accomplishment.
I've already said make it to the dance. He ain't make it to the dance.
Bron did 7 years. He made it. So
I'm
what?
saying he ain't make it to the finals.
He had the same thing that Kyrie had. Nothing. So, like I was
Kyrie
saying,
was on a solid team in Boston. He had to play his cards right. They're supposed to win a championship with that squad.
well, that's the point I was going to, but you kept,
They're
arguing
supposed to
with
win a
Bron.
championship last year.
So,
with
like
that
I said,
squad.
for his last 4 to 5 years, it's been championship or bust. And so, what I was about to say,
And who's been the common denominator of all those busts?
oh my God, in Boston, who was it? Who was the common denominator that you're talking about? Because it was championship or bust in Boston as well.
Him.
Okay, so he got one ring out of that. All on his shoulders, too. I mean, he literally hit the game-winning shot.
Bro, one shot don't put everything on your shoulders. What did he do in game 6?
All right, since we're going to talk about this for 40 minutes. Bron does the same thing every single night, bro. Bron goes 30.
We're not about to talk about
10.
LeBron.
Oh, no. You just talked about it for 20 minutes. You just talked
We're
about it
not
for
gonna do
20
this.
minutes, so I'm going to get mine
There's
off.
other teams
Because
in
you
the
got
NBA
yours
that
off.
discuss. Other
So,
teams in the
Bron
NBA
going to get
that
his
discuss.
30,
The Miami
10,
Heat
10
the Miami
every
Heat-
single night, correct?
Miami Heat
Is that
look-
not correct?
the Miami
Is
Heat
that
look
what
real
Bron
good.
does, right?
The Miami
It's
Heat look-
30, 10, and 10. However,
The
the
Miami Heat look
person
real
who
good right
shows
now.
up in the fourth quarter is his other superstar because he's never won anything without another superstar.
Who's one without a
So-
Who's one without a
So,
superstar?
Kobe,
Pau Gasol with a superstar?
no, he averaged the same thing Kevin Love did when he played for Cleveland. You call that a superstar? Because then we talking 2 superstars. Exactly. So stop playing with
You
me,
had
bro.
arguably, listen. You had arguably the greatest coach,
Phil Jackson,
arguably one of the greatest coaches ever.
the one coach who can only run one offense and had Jordan and Kobe every time he won. Continue.
It don't matter. He still
It
got-
does matter.
He got 11 rings
It
out of
does matter.
He had 11 rings
He
out of
had
it.
the 2 best players to ever play basketball. All right, who can't win with them? But continue. Best coach ever.
He ran 2 of the 3 best players ever play basketball.
No, 2. The best 2. Whoever you want to call third is up to you. But the best 2 he had.
We had this discussion. I don't care how you rate them. Them your 2 best ever. That's cool. You can have it.
All right.
That's cool. You can have it.
They are the best 2 ever.
They not.
I mean,
They're 2 of the best 3 ever.
who not in the top 2?
Bro, let's just finish our conversation. We was talking about something else.
All right, so like I said, Kyrie in Brooklyn is I think he still has that championship or bust mindset, and this year should be a rebuilding.
He'll
year.
have it next year. But you're right. He should have rebuild his mindset.
Right,
this
and I
year.
think the problem is he
should
has
get
a
the chemistry,
championship or
but
bust.
the thing though, he makes his teammates not want to play with him.
I disagree. Did you see when they played Boston? Everybody was happy as hell to see Kyrie. Like,
Kyrie didn't go to the game.
he did go to the game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He didn't play in the game.
I swear he didn't go to the
He
game.
went to the game. They was hugging at half court. Him, Tatum, Jaylen Brown. They was all smiling and giggling and shit.
I must didn't watch the highlights. I didn't watch that game.
Either way, they look happy.
I
as
just know
hell to
Boston
see.
won.
Kyrie didn't play. Of
I
course
just know
they
Boston
did.
won.
Of course they did. Kyrie didn't play.
Listen, when they play again, that matchup's gonna be a good matchup.
Of course.
It's gonna be a great matchup.
The best 2 point guards in the East. You can put Trey, but nah.
No.
He's not better than one of them yet.
But, again, as said before, there's other teams to talk about in the league that we haven't discussed. The Miami Heat look like they're on par to do something, make a playoff push. They're going to make a playoff push. Don't disrespect them.
No, they're not. What's a playoff push in these? Like, the only game that's going to matter.
As long as they 5 games under 500. As long as they 5 games under 500 in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler's a threat.
If somebody besides Milwaukee and Boston is in the Eastern Conference
State,
Finals,
man? How you feel about Golden State right now?
It's over, man. It's over. They can't win. They didn't have to win a lot of games. They just had to steal a couple. Even when Steph and them come back, I don't think they're gonna be able to win.
I think they're tanking.
Yeah, they probably are at this point.
I think they want to try to get LaMelo Ball.
That don't make sense though, unless they're gonna use him for a trade piece. Like at that point, you're looking at Steph, Russell, and LaMelo. Like
I think they're gonna trade Russell.
Either way, Steph and LaMelo don't.
They don't mix.
Yeah, it don't seem like a good backcourt.
If he plays, well, how do you line that backcourt up?
That's what I'm saying. Like
you still got Clay.
And what's the odds of you getting one? Like I don't think they're gonna get one. I don't think they think they're gonna get one.
I think they're gonna try to shoot for one. They're gonna try to make a trade off of it.
I don't think they need any of it. That's why, like right now, I just don't think they can win games. They out there with 8 dudes. Like they just can't win games. I think when they come back,
7 of them was almost rookies.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's damn near a G League team out there, and that's no disrespect to the players that's playing, but y'all just ain't had enough experience in the NBA yet. Like
yeah. And the thing that makes it bad is because a lot of people have put so much faith in how good Draymond was out of that system. Like, oh, he'd be great in any system, but playing with a bunch of novice level players who don't.
Yeah, it's the players around you, bro. Like you can't. I don't care who you are. You can't just put somebody out there with a bunch of people who are not ready yet and expect them to win. Like that's just that. Like
Denver's looking decent as usual, but I don't think they're gonna make. I don't think they're gonna be what they. No. I don't think they're gonna be nothing in the playoffs.
I mean, I think the West is literally between LA and LA. However, I think there's teams that can put both of them out based off matchups.
Houston.
Yeah, and Portland if they can get it together.
If Portland gets 100 and they get their rep.
I think the Nuggets can cause a lot of problems for the Clippers too.
The Nuggets can definitely cause problems for the Clippers.
The thing is they don't have no closers. That's their biggest problem. When the game get tight, they ain't got nobody they can just give it to, say go get a bucket. That's they
want Murray to be that, and Murray's not that.
He's not. Murray's a good. He's a dog ass player, but he's not that.
And Gary has his inconsistencies. You get a 20-point game from him, then a 16-point game, an 8-point game.
I know who would get. Like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like Gary should be at a point where he can take over a game now. Like
I just don't think the coaches spotlighting him giving him.
But you gotta earn that too. Like
you do.
They're not gonna just hand it.
But I think a player like Gary would flourish with flourish in the East.
Probably, but he got to get a role. Like that's the thing. I think I ain't gonna go deep into it, but I think that's something that came with playing at Michigan State. Like Miles Bridges should be averaging 30 over there, but he got to take the mindset that's like, give me the ball, because he's the best player on the team.
You gotta go. What you gotta do is you have to. What a lot of players from Michigan State that go to the league, what they have to do is when they get to the league, they have to go into a room, lock the door, talk to themselves. Yeah. And shake off all the shit that Izzo taught them.
I was trying to say that now.
Outside of basketball.
You got to convert back to being a monster.
Yeah, like listening, understand your coach and all that. But when you get to the league, it's not, you're following a man who has a legacy already. And when you get to the NBA, you have to create your own legacy.
Especially.
You can be in the league and have a great coach, but a great coach will respect you as a leader if you be like, hey, yo, shut the fuck up. I got this locker right now.
All right, not shut the fuck up. But
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell them to tone down. You try to at Michigan State, you're going to be sitting off on the sideline talking to us. You be at the IM.
You're probably going to not be in your dorm room no more.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Gary could have a bigger role on that team if he just stepped into it. Yeah. He just took control because they need it.
Yeah, and I think, like Denzel has leadership skills, but you don't see him being on Chicago because he get out there and occasionally he has those great games, and then it's like he reverts back to listen to the coach. Bro, we need that dog out you. Then the guy who went out and put up 30, we need that 30 guy. I don't even think he's
listening to coach. I think he in a tough
He's in the worst spot in Chicago.
And they got like 4 guards over there.
Yeah. And he's coming off an injury.
Man, but I don't know. I think losing, being a star player that's losing is better than a lot. Like, for example, I think players like Luka, who else? The whole Orlando Magic team.
Can somebody please pluck Aaron Gordon off that roster?
Yeah, like I think they're in really bad positions because
or put some players around Aaron Gordon.
Right, but that's the thing. They're the Pistons. Blake Griffin. Like when you're in that spot where you're winning games, but you're nowhere near a contender. Like it's the worst. Yeah, it's the worst spot to be in because you're not in a position where you can get help. Nope. You're winning, so they're expecting more of you, but it's not enough to get where you need. Like Trae Young and Devin Booker are in good spots because even though they losing, you get a draft pick, a trade, and somebody calls it over there.
On top of that, they don't have high. They got their salary cap is balanced out enough where they can make moves. You get teams like Detroit. Detroit got all these high paid players. Like you got Drummond getting 100,000. You got Blake getting 200,000. I'm sorry, 200 million. And then you got Reggie Jackson getting 90 million. Like y'all made some bad decisions. And it affects the way your team is built.
I don't think all of that was bad. Like the Drummond 100 mil, I don't think is bad. The Blake was a little overpaid, but they needed somebody to entice somebody else coming. The problem is Reggie. Because that
Reggie's
90 million
Reggie's
is just
not worth
flush.
that money.
That 90 million, and you can't even trade him now because nobody's taking that contract.
Right. I think he got one more. This is last year the contract.
I think one or two.
Last year.
Is it? Yeah.
That's necessary.
The thing, like, because you had to spend the money to get Blake.
Yeah.
But with Blake, it gives you leverage for another player.
Right.
Andre Drummond, I think, gets a lot of slack that he shouldn't get because you're not finding that rebound.
But the reason why I said it's a bad contract because you have those other contracts attached to it. So if it was him and Blake, you have money to fiddle with to put in your guards and your threes.
Right.
They can make it work.
Right.
But y'all don't have that now because y'all gave a player who didn't deserve it that time.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson never played worth $90 million.
Yeah.
I like Mike Conley and all. Mike Conley never played worth $131.
No, that's makeup money. That's makeup money. That's what they gave Kobe after in his career. Because it was like you spent all these years with us. You got us all this. We got all this extra money. Why not give it to you? That's makeup money. I'm completely fine with that. Especially since they knew they was about to get rid of Mike Conley.
Yeah.
We got all this extra money here. Take it because we about to rebuild.
Yeah, you going to 2-3 years.
Yeah.
He got that. He got that when LeBron signed in Cleveland that last time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's at the tail end of that contract anyway. But today's been a good show. We appreciate talking to y'all. Have y'all hit the subscribe button at all? Looking on his face, y'all not hitting the subscribe button up. We offering free stuff. We trying to bring people on the show. Have y'all come talk to us, come kick it. We put on events. We got apparel for y'all. Like it's so much we try to do. Just hit the subscribe button. Hit the follow button. Hit the DM. Hit a text. You can text us and tell us, hey, what's up? Come.
What 313? No, I'm playing.
Don't do that. But come fuck with us. Come check it out. You know what I'm saying? This is HoopRun TV.
We can make whatever happen.
We ain't listen. We talk about the league. We talk about hoop. We put on hoop.
We right.
We love
y'all
hoop.
Wrong. Stop
watching.
Stop watching your favorite analyst. He be lying to you. He best friends with his favorite player. He say what he had to say.
Y'all stop listening to Jalen Rose because he be saying some weird stuff too.
Jalen my man, bro. Jalen be.
He my man. 50 bands too.
Jalen be straight.
He be saying some off the wall stuff too.
Right. Jalen be straight, bro. Like
there they go with that Detroit versus everybody stuff.
It's other people who be saying worse stuff. Shannon Sharp. But you know,
scared. Hey, don't do Uncle Shay like that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do Uncle Shay.
I ain't listening to nobody wearing a gold mask.
One thing about Shannon, he might say some outlandish stuff. When he break everything down, he make it make sense.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to talk about. When you was talking about them 1, 2, 3 GOATs, right? We gonna talk about this next episode, but go look at the minutes played when you look at all them numbers next time.
We know who got the most minutes played.
Yeah, but go look at the minutes played versus the numbers. Watch how much closer 1 and 2 are than 3.
To who?
To each other.
I don't care about none of that.
We gonna holler at y'all next time. Yeah, you
LeBron
do.
about to pass both of them in scoring.
Yeah, you do. Because he played 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. He gonna play 10,000 more minutes than both of them.
And he played less years.
Who played less years?
He did. He played 17 years.
Who played less?
Jordan played the least.
Okay. Who played less years?
Kobe played 20.
okay, and Bron has already played more minutes. So
guess what that means?
He's played more games.
Guess what that means?
So he's played more games,
Guess
more times, and had more opportunities to get more numbers.
That means because Kobe lost a lot of games. Kobe's out the playoffs a couple years.
When he was there, he won though.
He's out the playoffs.
When he won though.
At
least he don't go and lose.
Fuck that nigga.
At least he don't go and lose.
Yo, you gonna stop calling my dog?
No, you went off. I wasn't even trying to go there. You went off.